Happy July 1st, fellow theorists. This is Neil here with Option Theory, and thank you so much for clicking on this video and giving us a watch today. I apologize for not being available yesterday to make a video, so we missed a cherry bomb trade video yesterday. Sorry, sometimes life gets in the way. All right, everybody, we're going to put together a trade today. It's going to be in VXX, and now I'm going to ask you in the comments here, are you guys comfortable with these two terms, contango and backwardation? I'm curious because I think there's a lot to learn there, and I still need to learn that. So if you guys understand it, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what your understanding of those two terms are, contango and backwardation, because they're important with volatility products or products that are based off of futures. I think that's how that goes. But here's my basic understanding of VXX. It is a volatility based product, and so when the market becomes more volatile, you'll see spikes like this. However, VXX is different than VIX, and therefore it doesn't behave the same. It does tend to drift downward, which is different than what you'll see in the VIX. So with that said, you can kind of look back at this chart for the year and see it does tend to drift downward. But of course, back in March, when we saw the pandemic response, we saw that the volatility spiked both in the VIX and the VXX, but then continued to drift downwards. So on screen, you can also see here that I have the price slice for our break even for today's trade set here. We're doing a short call vertical, and we're looking to see that VXX will continue to drift downwards, as it often tends to do, right? The good news is it is a trade small kind of trade, or it's a small trade. We're doing a dollar wide short call vertical where we're going to attempt to collect about 1/3 the width. So about $30 of credit with $70 of risk. So if that sounds good to you, let's head over to the Analyze tab. Let's go to Add Simulated Trade. And you can see we are in the August 7th weekly expirations with, at this time, 37 days to expiration. You come over here to the call side, which is the left side. We're going to right click on the 36 call, choose Analyze, Sell Trade, and choose Vertical. It's going to build you a 50-cent wide vertical. So take your long call and set it to 37, and you'll see we're collecting a 30-cent credit. Now, of course, you could take that up a little bit if you want to see, hey, look, I'll get, I want 33 cents. Maybe it'll get there. All right. So with that said, we head over to the risk profile. Make sure that your calendar is set to expiration, which is the 7th, right? Although you'll see it's set to the 8th. It doesn't make that much of a difference if it's a day off. And then you'll see here that this is sort of the expected move in that time period, right? And that we have a 64.5% probability of at least breaking even. And you compare that to what we get in our cherry bomb emails, which head on to the description below. You'll find a link there to sign up for the emails that come from Tasty Trade 5 days a week. You'll see that we should expect a 64% probability of profit with an even better P50 of closer to 80%, a 77-ish percent probability of collecting 50% of this credit, which I know is not, setting the world on fire. But that's how we stack the deck according to Tasty Trade, is by managing trades at 50%, right? So we are starting to see some improvement. I closed some trades. If you head on back over, this is a little off topic, sorry for the offshoot here. I've closed some trades for profits, and we're definitely improving this overall P&L year to date, because we did get hurt on quite a few. I covered a little bit of this in the Monday's portfolio recap, but things have gotten better for us because we're staying mechanical, right? Staying true to the approach. So anyway, back to today's trade. I'm going to right click on this trade down here in my Analyze and go down to Confirm and Send and review that, which we probably already know. $30 of credit would be our max profit, as long as it stays below our strike of 36 for the VXX. We have a potential to lose $70. All right. And then I'm going to hit Send, and that's going to send that over to my Monitor tab. You can see my working orders. and the market is about to open in 10 minutes, so I got to get this thing cranking up onto YouTube so it can be ready for you in 9 minutes now. All right, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this kind of thing, would you consider maybe hitting that like button? And if you really like this thing, hit that subscribe and ring that bell. I'd appreciate it so much. And I look forward to seeing you in future Cherry Bomb trades, everybody. Happy trading.